Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here, and today, we're diving deep into one of Australia's iconic coins, the 1981 50-cent coin. This coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and casual coin enthusiasts alike. We'll explore its history, design, and most importantly, its value in circulation today. If you love coins as much as I do, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating coin content. Now, let's get started. The 50-cent coin in Australia has had quite the evolution. First introduced in 1966, it replaced the shilling and became a part of the decimal currency system when Australia moved from pounds, shillings, and pence to decimal currency. But what makes the 1981 version particularly interesting? Let's take a closer look. Here it is, the 1981 50-cent coin. You'll notice it's quite large, weighing 15 grams and made from cupronickel. It's got a distinct dodecagonal, 12-sided shape, which is pretty unique compared to most other coins in circulation. This shape makes it easily recognizable. On the obverse, you have the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This design was used on Australian coins from 1966 until 1984. It's a classic and recognizable image of the Queen. The coin also features the year 1981 and the inscriptions Elizabeth II and Australia. Now, let's flip it over to the reverse side. This is where things get interesting. The reverse features the Australian coat of arms, which includes the kangaroo and emu. This design was created by the artist Stuart Devlin, and it was featured on the 50-cent coin from 1969 onwards. It's a symbol of Australia's national pride and its unique wildlife. Around the coat of arms, you'll see the word 50 cents along with the year 1981. So, how much is this coin worth today? Let's break it down. If you're looking at the 1981 50-cent coin in circulation, the value isn't huge in terms of monetary worth, especially in regular use. But the market for circulated coins like this one can fluctuate based on condition and demand. Typically, you can expect the 1981 50-cent coin to be worth anywhere from 50 cents to $1 Australian when found in everyday circulation. If it's in excellent condition or has some rare errors, it could fetch a bit more from collectors. Let's talk about condition. Like with any coin, the value increases significantly if it's well preserved. Coins in uncirculated or near uncirculated condition can be worth more, especially if they come with a certified grade. For example, a coin rated as MS, mint state, 65 or higher could see a value of $3 to $5 Australian or more in collector circles. Now, if you're wondering about rare variations, the 1981 50-cent coin doesn't have any major error coins like some other years, but it's always good to check for things like double strikes or misprints, which can sometimes increase the coin's value. Back in 1981, the 50-cent coin was minted in large numbers, around 15 million coins. So, it's not considered particularly rare in terms of mintage. But with time, coins like these can become more sought after by collectors, especially as they age. Over the years, Australian 50-cent coins have been a favorite for both general collectors and those looking to complete sets. The 1981 coin has historical value, as it represents a point in Australian history when the nation was coming into its own during the 1980s. It was a time of economic transition, and coins like these were part of everyday life. If you're someone who's into collecting Australian coins, it's important to understand the market trends. The 1981 50-cent coin might not make you rich, but it's definitely a great piece to add to your collection. And who knows, if you find one in mint condition or with a rare error, it could become quite a valuable asset. Before we wrap up, here are a few tips for collectors looking for the 1981 50-cent coin. Coins in better condition are always more valuable. The more pristine, the better. Rare minting errors can drive the value up, so keep an eye out for anything unusual. Coins like these are typically traded in the Australian numismatic community, so be sure to check out local dealers and online auction sites for trends. If you're planning to keep your coins for investment purposes, always store them in a safe, dry place, preferably in a protective holder or album. The 1981 Australian 50-cent coin is a key part of Australia's modern currency history, reflecting both the country's changing economy and its identity. Here's a breakdown of the historical context surrounding this particular coin. Before 1966, Australia used the British system of pounds, shillings, and pence. In 1966, Australia transitioned to a decimal currency system, and the Australian dollar, AUD, replaced the pound. The 50-cent coin was introduced as part of this major change. It was designed to replace the shilling, which was worth 10 cents in the new system. The initial 50-cent coins were larger and had a distinct round shape. However, in 1969, the design was updated to feature the now iconic dodecagonal, 12-sided shape, which was chosen for its unique and practical design, ensuring it was easily distinguishable from other coins in circulation. The 1981 50-cent coin continued the design tradition that began in 1969, with the Australian coat of arms featured on the reverse. This design was created by Stuart Devlin, who was also responsible for many other important Australian coin designs. The coat of arms shows the Australian national symbols, the kangaroo and emu, flanking the shield which represents the various Australian states. The obverse of the coin, as with all Australian coins minted from 1966 onward, features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This design was used on Australian currency from 1966 until 1984, and it shows the Queen facing to the right. In 1981, Australia was dealing with a series of economic challenges. The early 1980s were marked by high inflation, rising unemployment, and a shift towards more conservative economic policies. The 1981 50-cent coin was minted as part of this turbulent period, which saw increasing interest in alternative forms of investment, including coin collecting. While the coin wasn't particularly rare in terms of mintage, its role in the everyday life of Australians gave it historical significance. In 1981, a significant number of 50-cent coins were minted, around 13 million, making it relatively common in circulation. While not rare, the 1981 coin is still a popular item for collectors due to its iconic design and its place in the wider history of Australian currency. Today, the 1981 50-cent coin is still found in circulation, but its value as a collector's item has increased, particularly if it's in pristine condition. The design remains one of the most beloved in Australian coinage, and with the increasing popularity of numismatics, it's often included in collections of Australian coins from the 1970s and 1980s. The 50-cent coin continues to be an important part of Australia's monetary system. Although the 1981 version is not particularly rare or valuable in regular circulation, it remains a piece of history for collectors, linking Australia's economic past with its modern identity. The 1981 50-cent coin is more than just a denomination. It's a symbol of Australia's ongoing shift in economic policy, the nation's identity, and the evolution of its currency. From its design, which represents Australia's national symbols, to its minting and circulation during a challenging time, this coin holds significant historical value, particularly for those interested in Australian numismatics. So, there you have it. The 1981 50-cent coin is a fantastic part of Australia's coinage history. While it may not break the bank in terms of value, it's still a great addition to any collection. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more coin-related content. And hey, drop a comment below. Do you have a 1981 50-cent coin in your collection? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting!